Right, so I managed to get out of the classroom today and get out in some beautiful sunshine. We're in Lochor. Lochor is a fantastic place. It's got loads of things to discover here, certainly from a wildlife perspective and science perspective. Today I want to draw your attention to something you probably walk past all the time, okay? And that is a rock. So the rock isn't alive, but it does have a lot of things on it that we've been talking about when we've been looking at our cell topic. First of all, I want to see if you can see these here. We've got some patches, some little white patches here, and here, and here, and here, and all over the rock. And you've probably wondered what these are. You can see these on gravestones or on any rock surface. Even if you live in a city, okay, you'll see these forming everywhere. And these are called lichen. Now, the wonderful thing about lichen are they're not made up of one organism. They're made up of two. And we have fungus, which gives it its sort of bumpy appearance, and that protects the other organism, which is cyanobacteria. And that bacteria photosynthesizes using the sun, okay, very much like a plant, but it's a bacteria. Now, we call this a symbiotic relationship because they help each other out, okay, they're really good friends. The fungus provides protection from the harsh UV light from the sun, and the cyanobacteria, because it's photosynthesizing, produces energy and nutrients for the fungus. So they're really helping each other out, which is really good for them. There's other things going on this rock, of course. There's this really soft carpet of green. Again, you're probably very familiar with this. You find it everywhere, and this is moss. So moss you may just know as moss, but it's actually far more interesting than that. It's what we call a bryophyte, and it's one of the earliest plants. So when plants came out of the ocean, they would have first formed on land as bryophytes, and they would have developed this waxy cuticle to protect them once again from the sun. So it's all about protecting from the sun when you get out of the water. And they would have covered the land like this carpet. Now, what makes them different to other plants? Well, you can see they're not very tall. Okay, they don't have stems, they don't have vascular networks, so they're not growing very tall. Later on, the evolutionary journey of plants, you would have got stems from like the flowers and from trees, from trunks, and this vascular network which would have gone to the leaves. Well, these don't have that. These are very small, these are very close to the ground, and they're very ancient. So these are the very first plants we would have seen. So we've got plants, we've got fungi, and we've got photosynthesizing bacteria, cyanobacteria. There could also be other forms of lichen which do have algae in them as well. Okay? Algae are also plants. And that's the interest of this rock. Okay, so if ever you walk past a rock and you see all of those things going on, okay, it's not just marks. Okay, it's not someone's chewing gum that's gone old. These are living organisms, especially the lichen. They don't often look very alive, but there's a lot of things going on right here under your nose.